Now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Susan, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call. You know it on the Bordas & Bordas hotline, which is 412-575-2600. We are here to talk sports with you. You can also tweet us tonight at KDPomp, P-O-M-P, or at Ron Cook, PG. Ron had a very good column today in the morning paper at the Post-Gazette concerning Kevin Stevens. If you haven't read it, you should. We're going to start, however, tonight with, and we'll get to some hockey talk in a moment, but the Pirates, 3 in a row, and I realize it's just the Philadelphia Phillies, but they're in a situation where every win is important if they have any aspirations of getting back into this race, which right now is being taken over by Milwaukee, which beat Chicago today, and so all of a sudden the Cubs are 4.5 out of first. The Pirates remain 7, a big 3-game weekend coming up in Chicago. But Ron, let's talk about what happened tonight, because they got some really good pitching from Chad Kuhl, but they also got an outfield assist gem from Jose Osuna, and Josh Bell continuing to mature and develop. Pretty good signs for the Pirates.
And how about Greggy Polanco? I think he was 4 for 4 tonight. A really good night overall. It was nice to see Chad Kuhl get past the 6th inning. He went actually 7 tonight, pitched really well. It was nice to see Bell, who's on pace for, 30 home runs, maybe even a few more.
32, I
than
think.
That Polanco, who's done nothing most of the year, 4 for 4, and Osuna with a couple of assists. I think he did have 3 tonight.
3, 2, and back-to-back plays.
So really a nice overall performance for them. They needed this. You know, you say, yeah, it's just Philadelphia, bad team, right? They took 3 out of 4. They just lost 3 in a row to San Francisco at home, a bad team. So take the wins when you can get them. See what they can do in Chicago this weekend.
The other thing about Josh Bell, not only is he, hitting the ball well with 16 home runs, he had 3 runs batted in tonight, although he got hit in the back with a throw-in from the outfield.
Towards second base,
in his spine area. But his defense, Ron, has really gotten better. I'm glad that Clint Hurdle has finally decided, I don't need to replace this guy. He's in there. He's making good plays, solid plays. Not the one last week where Garrett Cole chewed him out, basically, or embarrassed him. But, I mean, overall, he has really been much better than I thought he would be so soon.
And it's such a nice luxury to be able to keep him out there, because you like his bat in case the other team comes back. It's an extra inning game. You want his bat out there. I am so impressed with him as a hitter. I know his average isn't probably what you would expect, but I love those home runs, RBIs. I think he's having a really fine year.
He really is. And the Pirates now go to Chicago, as I said, and Chicago got routed at home at Wrigley again today. Milwaukee went. There was a makeup game when they won 11-2. And, Ron, I want to ask you about Keon Broxton, a guy the Pirates didn't want. They traded him for Jason Rogers, and right now he has 14 home runs. He's making about $500,000 a year. He's really come into his own. He's a really good defensive center fielder. That's one that's not looking so good.
And didn't they just release Jason Rogers, right? Yeah, they're not always right. Neil Huntington isn't always right for every Melanson for Rivero trade that looks great. You get the one that doesn't work very well. And these guys aren't perfect. They're not machines, but that one has not worked out well, no question.
Well, the Penguins, they signed a man today, college undrafted free agent, and I believe his name is Johnson. I can't remember if it's Adam Johnson or Chad Johnson. Whatever the case, he played.
You can call him Johnson.
You can call him Johnson, just don't call him late for dinner. But they signed him. And now they're still looking for their center, which I don't think they're going to address anytime soon. The question is, how big do you want to go on this? Because there are some big names out there, and I still can't believe when I look at the numbers and when I look at the return that I think other teams would want, that the Penguins are going to look and try to make a deal for one of these big-time, and I'm talking about Matt Duchene or Jordan Staal or even the guy from Toronto right now, who was Phil Kessel's teammate.
Bozak, is that?
Yeah. Bozak.
Yeah.
If he comes here, he's making $4+ million. Now, it's only 1 year compared to, what you'd have in Bonino. If you wanted to pay $4 million to a center, you should have just kept Bonino, and you could have done it for 4 years instead of 1. So my point is, I don't know what exactly is available. What do you think they're going to do? Are they going to make a big move there and trade a lot to get somebody?
I don't think it's going to be a Duchene or a Staal. I really don't. Now, we had on Craig Button on our radio show today from TSN. He's a former GM in the league, and he suggested Jussi Jokinen would be a great fit for the Penguins. He played here before. You might remember in the Rangers playoff series that they lost. I think he led them in scoring, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he did.
Can play a variety of positions. Wouldn't cost you a fortune. Florida just bought him out. I think that's somebody to consider. I don't think there's any way Jordan Staal ends up back here or Duchene. I just don't see it.
I don't either, and I think Jokinen would be a good fit, and it gives you some time if you still want to look for someone else. If he doesn't get it done as the season moves on, you can make a move. Anyway, we have a lot to talk about. We'd like to hear from you. It's 412-575-2600. That's the number on the Bordas and Bordas hotline. We're back with more right after this on Pittsburgh CW.
The Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call is brought to you by the Allegheny Health Network and by Number One Cochrane. Go one better.